How many beat sales are you missing out on every single month when an artist tells you, yeah, just give me some time, I want to think about it? When they tell you this, they're literally lying to you to your face. They're not going to get off the call or after the conversation and start writing down or just sit there thinking about it. They're literally lying to you. And in this video, I'm going to break down exactly how you can overcome that so you can start getting more beat sales and make more money. So I need to think about it. Classic objection that everyone gets. And a lot of the time, it's a smokescreen. So before the price drop, what you want to do is you want to get them to buy into what you're selling. So you would say something along the lines of, well, in terms of a process specifically, how do you feel? And so based on the plan that we've gone through for production, mixing, mastering, etc., do you feel like this can actually take you from where you're at now to where you want to be? Or another thing, like simple terms, is do you feel like this is the right next step for your career? And they're going to tell you yes. And then from there, once they say yes, you want to say, why do you feel like it can though? Just make it curious, because then you're tying them down. You're getting them to buy themselves into it. So they may reply, yeah, because I really like your style and you're going to be working with me like one-on-one. It's going to be like really good, that type of thing. So that's it. They're buying themselves into it. And a mentor told me this: if it comes from your mouth, it's shit. If it comes from their mouth, it's gold. For example, if you tell someone they're fat, they're going to be like, okay, doesn't mean anything. But if you show them that the way their lifestyle is, and you get them to say, yeah, I am fat, it's going to hit 10 times harder. So if it comes from your mouth, it's shit. If it comes from their mouth, it's gold. That's why you want them to buy themselves into what you're selling before you drop the price. From there, let's say they hesitate. Let's say you say, yeah, do you feel like this can get you, or would you do this? And they're like, I don't really know. You have to bring that up, because at some point you lacked value somewhere and you need to handle that before moving on, because that is going to stop the sale from moving forward if you don't handle it. And so you could say something along the lines of, hey, you seem a bit hesitant. You don't sound so certain. What's coming up, or what's behind that? Or if they say possibly, you just repeat possibly with like a curious tone. And then from there, you just sit in silence and they're going to open up to you. Yeah, I don't know if I need all this X, Y, and Z. And boom, you can handle that and then continue moving on into the process. So let's say they buy into everything, they liked it, X, Y, and Z, then you can do the price drop. Yeah, so everything that we discussed for production, mixing, mastering, X, Y, and Z, the total investment is 5K, 10K, 1K, whatever it is. Just shut up. A lot of producers here will start getting nervous and start over-explaining. Oh yeah, it's 5K, but blah, 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 blah. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. Just drop the price and be quiet. I think Alex Hormozi said something along the lines of, he did a study and you need to wait 7 seconds after dropping the price before saying something. I mean, obviously, if it comes to like 30 seconds, you can say something. You don't want it to be awkward. Like you can say something along the lines of, do you want to go from here? But just shut the fuck up after you drop the price. Now is to the fun part. So they're probably going to say something like, I need to think about it. I need to go speak to my grandma's chihuahua. I need to speak with X, Y, and Z. And people don't like saying no. You've probably experienced it yourself when you go to a shop and you try something on and you're like, yeah, you know what? I need to go think about it. You don't want to tell them no. So people don't like saying no and they come up with every excuse to say no. And once again, it's usually a polite way of saying no. And I need to think about it is a smokescreen. As I said before at the start, people are not going to think about it. They're not going to get off the call or after the DMs and be like, what Louis said was really good. Let me sit down and write down all the reasons why I should and shouldn't do it. And that's not going to happen. It's usually a defensive mechanism to not tell you what the real objection is. That's what it is. And so when they say, I need to go think about it, you want to disarm them and you say something along the lines of, okay, got it. Just make them realize like, okay, you don't want to jump straight into, well, what do you need to think about? What do you need to think about? You just need to be super detached and be like, okay, got it. And when you do go and think about it, what's really coming up for you just to see if I can help? You need to say just to see if I can help because it frames them for their best interest. Okay, so just to see if I can help, what's really coming up for you? And then from there, 90% of the time, they're going to tell you what the real objection is. Yeah, it's just the investment, or it's just X, Y, and Z. And as I said here, you're gonna uncover the real objection. So it's money, logistics, fear. Oh yeah, in terms of money, yeah, I just don't have the full $1,000 today. I have like half and I get paid next week. And that's kind of like money and logistics. Okay, so if there was a way that we could like split it up so that we could get the ball rolling, would there be anything stopping us from moving forward? No. Okay, boom. Or let's say fear, this one's a bit more tricky to handle. But you could, if they say, yeah, it's just I've never made this commitment before. And it's just like, yeah, you can just handle it of like, I understand. It's kind of like riding a bike, right? Like everyone started off where you are right now, right? But there's people that are scared and they never take action. And then there's those that take action even though they're scared. I'm butchering it here, but if you're interested in learning a lot more how to uncover real objections and start making more beat sales, I uploaded a video where I break down every common objection that artists will give you. So that way you can make more beat sales and make more money. So it's going to be in the first link in the description. Let me know what you think of it and comment any videos you guys have below. Talk to you guys soon. Peace.